been 2 weeks and I still haven't taken Groot out of my travel bag. I guess you guys will have to do.
Whew, it's good to be back. Hello, by the way.
Big monster!
The revolution has begun.
Hey guys, it's Woody here, or Will, and welcome to another edition of the weekly Marvel Mingle, and as always we will be discussing all things going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So, what is up guys? It is officially summer. Well, for me, of course. I'm finally off school. This is the first Marvel Mingle of summer for me. So, we had some interesting news here this week. Kind of in the midst of this whole indecisiveness with Comcast possibly outbidding Disney for Fox. So, we might not get those rights after all. I don't know. But let's look to the positive and let's take a look at the other news we have for this week. So, rumor has it that Donald Glover and Michael B. Jordan are in talks to appear in the sequel to Black Panther. Now we know that Michael B. Jordan played Killmonger, so it's very possible that he could be in some flashbacks or, some sort of visions. I could see them bringing back Killmonger in some way, not actually physically resurrecting him from the dead. I think he will definitely stay dead to keep the impact of the first film there. Planted in the ground. But I do think that they could definitely bring him back in some flashbacks or kind of visions. But the whole Donald Glover thing, a lot of people say that he may be playing the main villain. That's what the rumor says. Now, obviously he does play Aaron Davis, aka the Prowler, in Spider-Man Homecoming, and I know that this has happened before in the past where people have played smaller roles in the MCU before, so they have been able to show up as bigger roles later on. But this was a pretty big role, and I do expect to see the Prowler later on. So the fact that he would be a Black Panther main villain would be a bit interesting, a bit odd, if I do say so myself. So I'm thinking that he will not play the main villain unless it's the Prowler, which I highly doubt because they're definitely saving him for the Spideyverse. I would just take this with a grain of salt, guys. I'm not buying this. So, in the midst of Ant-Man and the Wasp coming closer and closer to us, Andy Park, who, does the art for all sorts of MCU films, he released this cover art for the Ant-Man the Wasp art book, which, will be coming out in a while here. But looking awesome, showing off the main cast. Can't wait. Some other Ant-Man the Wasp news. This is actually the most recent news that we have this week. We got a brand new TV spot just highlighting basically the fact that Ghost was accidentally unleashed, probably through the microverse, and Scott is just listing off all of these plans, what they need. Pretty awesome. So, I'm just excited for this sequel. Hopefully we will get a big enough opening. I do think that they will start highly advertising this in the next few weeks throughout the month of June and the small portion of July that it is not out. I think that it's going to be advertised a lot. You're going to see it all over the place. So, I'm really excited that this movie's coming, and I think, with the big impact of Infinity War, it was very risky and courageous for Ant-Man the Wasp to be put out in the midst of all this craziness and chaos. Hopefully it does well. I expect it to, just because of how amazing the first one was. So Luke Cage Season 2 is coming closer and closer with its June 22nd release date. on Netflix. We got a cool new motion poster basically showing the paparazzi surrounding Luke Cage as he's become basically a hometown hero in Harlem regarding the events of the first season of Luke Cage and the Defenders, a bit of that. And it says, "Never forget who you are," and then "All eyes on me" is the caption on social media. So I'm really excited to see more of Luke Cage. He's just so cool. Can't wait to see what is in store for every character that was introduced in his show. I can't talk today, by the way, guys. It is 3:12 a.m. as I'm filming this, so I'm a bit out of whack, you guys. But yeah, I cannot wait for Luke Cage Season 2. The reviews are in for Marvel's Cloak and Dagger on Freeform, and they are looking pretty good. So we got a few critic reviews. As we know, this comes out on June 7th on Freeform, so tune in then. But as of now, here are a few choice words from, I don't know why I said choice words, but here are a few words from the critics. Comicbook.com says, "Raw, emotional, and completely unique, Marvel's Cloak and Dagger might just be the most surprising new series of the summer." And Entertainment Weekly says, "I'm pessimistic and optimistic about Cloak and Dagger and hope the show's open-hearted thoughtfulness can energize its rather bargain bin super mythology." So I'm pretty excited. Are you going to tune into Cloak and Dagger on June 7th on Freeform? Because I know I am. I still have to catch up on the rest of Jessica Jones Season 2 after I binge the rest of 13 Reasons Why Season 2 and hopefully Runaways on Hulu. Gosh, we have a lot of TV shows coming. We know we're getting Daredevil Season 3 at some point, which leads us right into our final topic of sorts. The new Season 3 production logo that has been noticed on the set. You know, the costume department has been seen with this on. But as you can see, the Bullseye logo is behind the Daredevil's font, logo, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty much confirming that Bullseye himself is coming into the show. Can't wait to see that. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Marvel Mingle. Comment below what you are most excited to see from this news that I've shared with you guys this week. Anything you want to talk about, let me know below. I will discuss it next week, whatever you want me to discuss in later shows. Thanks for watching. Just remember, it's all connected.